Hi, I'm Scott Parks with Tri-West Technical Services. Today we're going to be talking about how to install hybrid flooring. All MetroFloor products require a minimum of 24 to 48 hours of acclimation or conditioning prior to installation. Also, temperature requirements are between 65 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit 24 hours before, during, and 24 hours after installation. MetroFloor requires the subfloor to be clean and flat within 3/16 and 10 feet. Any cracks in the subfloor should be filled with a cementitious patch. You always want to leave a 1/4 inch expansion between the flooring and the wall. When installing hybrid flooring, always make sure you install the product on top of an approved 2-in-1 underlayment. Follow manufacturer's recommendations for installing the 2-in-1 underlayment. When you start installing the hybrid, you want to make sure that the groove of the product is facing you and the tongue is facing the wall. Again, making sure that you maintain a 1/4 inch expansion all the way around the perimeter of the room. As I install the product, I'm going to angle in my end joint and just drop it and lock it into place. Then I'm going to cut a piece approximately 1 foot long, and I'm going to angle in the long joint and let it fall slightly into place. Next, I'll get a full plank and I'll angle in the end joint, let my long joint come down, and because I'm just starting, I'm going to put my knee to hold my piece in position, and I'll let that drop into place. Then I'll come down to my next board and I'm going to angle in my end joint, going to let it fall in, and then I'm going to again bring in my long joint and then let it drop and snap into place. At this point, I can set where I need it. I can either slide it up, slide it back, slide it down and get it set where I need it, maintaining a 1/4 inch expansion perimeter from the wall to the flooring. Next piece, I want to cut approximately about 2 feet long. I'll use my laminate cutter, make my cut. The important thing to remember is to maintain a minimum end joint stagger 8 to 10 inches on adjacent rolls. So I'll go ahead and I'll let this long joint drop into place. I'll take my next board. I'm going to angle in my end joint and let the long joint fall in, and then I'll come around and drop the long joint in, come down to the end joint again, drop the end joint in, little nudge there, and at this point I can go ahead and drop the final roll in to place. Simple.